pimping. Hey, clowns, this is how you do it. This is the originator. We don't believe in that imitator. Real pimping, baby. We get it in. Yeah. It's Friday. It's Friday. We pimping our way into history. Pimping. Yeah. We making it look good. Even though we aren't well understood, we still making it look good. That's what it's all about. It's Friday. It's Friday. Guess what? It's Friday. And it's hot. Man, it's hot. It's hot. Look at it. It's Friday and it's hot. It's hot. For those of you that believe in sweating, man, I'm talking about sweating. But what's that old saying? No gain, no pain, no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. No sweat, and you will regret. Especially when you get in between them sheets. Oh, that's when you figure out if you can deliver the heat in between the sheets. No sweat. You will regret. That's right. We out here making it look easy. Making it look real easy. It's Friday, baby. It's Friday. Let me show y'all something. Booty, booty, booty. Booty, booty, booty. I know, yeah, I'm sick. But I love booty. Let me make this well clear. I love a woman booty. I pay attention to my interests. Guess what and who I see. What I seen wasn't no play for me. Yeah, and I'm taking this from the expert, a bootyologist. We know who we talking about, the bootyologist, Mr. Bootyologist himself. Yeah, you're in the South. You gonna get that big round butt. You're in the South. But I'd like to give a shout out to Santa Santa Claus. Santa Claus. Santa Claus, Indiana. I'm giving a shout out to you. Evansville. Evansville. Evansville, Indiana. And I'd like to give a special shout out to Port. Man, what is that? Oh, that's a tree stump. I thought it was my mind is playing tricks on me. Is it Bridgeport, Indiana? Or it's a shoe name after it. Man, my mind is playing tricks on me. It's not Bridgeport. Bridgeport is in West Virginia. I'm talking about Indiana. Rockport. Rockport, Indiana. Man, the fun I had in Rockport. The fun. You talk about fun. Go to Rockport, Indiana. Go to Santa Claus, Indiana. You talking about fun. My type of fun, man. Evansville. Evansville is for when you get in a tight situation, okay, I'm gonna say it, money. Money. Evansville, Indiana. Money. When you need to get your money up, you need to be in Evansville, Indiana. Let me explain myself. I'm here in Mississippi. For resources, if you looking for resources, Mississippi is the last place you want to be. I'm not putting Mississippi down. It's just, if you're a beneficiary, you don't want to be in Mississippi. Just like I mean, if you like living in poverty, listen to what I'm saying. If you want to live, but yeah, the cost of living is cheap. You can get an apartment for under $1,000. Yeah, you can still get a house. You can get a house for $15,000, $20,000, $10,000. Mississippi, yeah, you can get that. That's if you have that poverty mindset. I love Mississippi. I love it. I'm born and raised, and that's the thing. I wouldn't want to live anywhere else. But I'm talking about resources and fun. That's why all my beneficiary assets, Evansville. Evansville, because I mean, man, I'm gonna give you a little story. Maybe you'll understand what I'm talking about, what I'm saying. During the pandemic, a lot of people unemployed. And it wasn't no pretty boy Floyd's. A A lot of people unemployed, man. And at the time, at the beginning of the pandemic, my residence, my my employment was in Indiana, Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Illinois. I was collecting my annual fees in Indiana. But I mean, and I listened to the stories of the people in Mississippi unemployment. $100. They had $100, right? You could, you could do that in 1980. Just you could do that in 1980. You can't do that. 2020. You couldn't. That's a lie. You couldn't do that. You couldn't. A lot of people tried. Well, $100. So I had a choice. My benefit was in Evansville, Indiana, Indianapolis. I think Fort Hood is closed down. But I mean, when it comes to beneficiaries and all that, you have to leave. If unless you love living in poverty, man. I love the cost of living, and honestly, man, $30,000, and this is I'm telling you what, $30,000, you can live like a king in Mississippi. At least you could before the Trump years. The Trump economy. You could live off of 30. You could live like a king before this Trump economy. Man, I'm telling you what I know. And I'm telling you what I can show. This is not speculating. I mean, the cost of living is resuscitating when you man. But that is what employment was given to people in Mississippi. $100, man. Oh boy, that's like that headache get when most of these pro ball players after they retire, and after that 5 years they oh boy, it's head banging time. It's realization. Man, I wish I had to save that money. Boy, a lot of them retired and have to become a school teacher. I'm telling you what I know. A school teacher or a gym instructor or, man. And the best thing about that, the cost of living. I mean, you could come in the South. I noticed a lot of pro ball players when they retired, they went to Bessemer, Alabama. I got folks in Bessemer living next door to them. Pro players that retired and man, living like king. You can do that in the South, some part. But I don't know. This Trump economy, man, it just boy, I hate even thinking about it. But anyway, I'm just cheerleading for Santa Claus, Indiana, Evansville, Indiana. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. I mean, we are on the verge of having a championship. They gave me a choice. Chicago, Indianapolis, New York, California. Now, I got to speculate now. We done put Dallas. Dallas got a championship. LA got a championship last year. This year. Last year. Okay. New Jersey got a championship. Kansas City got off the wall championships. Boston. I picked Indiana. Evansville. Out of all the places, I picked Evansville because I had a flashback on my memories and man, Evansville. Evansville good to me during the pandemic. Evansville, Indianapolis, Santa Claus, they were good to me during the pandemic. So I mean, it's time to pay it back. So the hole from hell. It's hot up. It's hot. It's hot. It is hot, man. That hole make you feel like you're in hell. It's hot. But during the pandemic, they were good to me. A lot of people just couldn't figure out what it was to a certain degree. What I was doing. I don't do illegal transactions. Everything I do, and I have the paperwork to show it, and and my time, I don't have it to blow it. But Indiana was good to me during the pandemic. That's my business. How good it was. Just say I wasn't in no poverty. So I don't. Indiana had my back. I mean, I gave Indiana some hard, what, 5, 6 hard years of, transporting their goods. So it's helping each other out. Now it's time for Indiana to get a championship. They chose me to give it to them. I'm not bragging or nothing, but I think I better shut my mouth. But I'm cheering up the rally. I'm edging up the crew. Indiana, let's get it, baby. Let's put your heart and your soul into this thing. Let's get it. It ain't no different from Dallas. It ain't no different from LA. There's a lot of surprises though, a lot of shocks, a lot of secrets. And from this day on, my mouth is shut. I'm just, this video is for you. I'm rallying you up. Let's get it. You want that championship, baby? Let's get it. You know, it ain't even. And it don't take one person. I need your help. I need you. I can't do it alone. So if you proud of your Hoosiers, come on, Hoosier fans, let's rally up. Let's tally up. Let's get it. Without you, there's no me. And without me, we could take this thing to another. We saw what Kansas. Without me, we seen what happened with Kansas City. But you got too many. And my point with Kansas City, but everybody stepping up and claiming the fame. What you do? My thing, I give it to you. You claim it, okay, get it. That woke up a lot of people, boy. They celebrating somebody else over here when they asked me to do the work for them, when nobody else would, I stepped in. When they and that's with winning. That's with my platform, man. Once they see what you can do, once they you just keep winning. Here they come. Oh, I want to ride on that train. I's got to get on that train. It is what it is, though. That's what happened when you come down here and you think Mississippi is weak. This is what happened. See that? When you come here thinking Mississippi is weak. Yeah, they weak in certain aspects. $100 a week for unemployment. Yeah, they weak. But it's a post state. What you expect? It's one of the poorest states in the union. It's one of the poorest states in the corporation. 20 years later, we finding out that casinos and lotteries don't make a difference when you nothing. And that's the thing with trying to create assets. You got greedy people. That's what they fight for now. You got a man here trying to change the game. They asked him, we need you to change the way we, get a look at our spending, change it. They asked, he did it. Nobody liked it. And this is what the Republicans do. And you look at the records. Look at the records. Every time the Democrats come in, I'm not a Democrat, I'm not a Republican, I'm not an independent. I just don't, I don't give a damn. But I'm just showing you my view of it. And I've been following politics for a long time. Every time the Democrats come in and balance the budget, put America on the edge, put the corporation on the edge. Guess what the Republicans do? Oh, we all high and mighty. But Next thing you know, the balanced budget is delinquent. It's just don't take my word. This has been going on for decades. Ask Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton, I don't think the budget been balanced since he was in office. I mean, he created Walmart for one thing, and that's when all the internet and everything was popping, and it was just everything was new. Everything that's hot now was new. The internet, and Walmart, and Lowe's, and all of this, Bill Clinton balanced the budget. What they do, that's why they don't stay. They always get these one term. They get in there and just destroy the budget. Look at it now. And that's the problem. What's going on now? They see. And it's a little bit of greed. It's a little bit of envy. You done got all of it, and the money this man, he collected for you. Now you see all of this expendable, all of this assets. You see all of this resources. What they want to do? Let's give it to the people that got us here in the first place. 2008. What they do? Why you gonna give it back to the people that created the problem from the beginning? I don't. But these were Democrats, but they was trying to get out of a hole that the Republicans that did all this foolish spending. Talk about dumb. And these people are supposed to be responsible, rational in spending. They take this corporation money and just throw it all to hell. They go buy $10,000 for a commode. How you gonna balance a budget like that? But since then, we haven't seen a balanced budget since. It went from billions. The budget went from billions. Now you get trillions in debt. To who? China. You pay attention to what's going on. You see they keep jumping the gun with China. China is the reason why this corporation is successful. This corporation is the reason why China is successful. One hand feeds the other. The corporation gave China the okay to build junk for us. Just throw away the money. And China over there just buying up them bought up all the. I'm telling you what I know. China bought up all the steel plants. They looking at American steel. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you. I'm telling you what I seen. China bought up all the steel plants in America. China. Why you think? They run the South, and they are the new Detroit. Trust. Nashville, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, North Carolina. I don't know if Louisiana in there. I'm just going by what I seen. China owned all the southern steel, all of it. I'm telling you. China. They try to create a false narrative for U.S. Steel, which, man, they done shut down in Birmingham. They done shut down a whole lot of plants, bro. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you what I seen, what I experienced. That was part of my process to deliver the freight that you know that these guys was producing. That's mostly I hauled was steel. So I know a little something about what I'm talking about. China done bought all this. He trying to, and it's just slowly trying to make China a non-asset, a liability. Oh, how you gonna do that? And but you know, everything I speak on, I could tell you, I know. You know, I'm not just out here lollygagging on some false hope or false information. But look, I was paying attention. In order for the U.S. Steel to counter, but see, that's the way this corporation works. Now, I don't, but that's the way it works. Everything you ship north, you ship it right back in the south. You know, make it make sense. And that's with everything. But that's the business I was in. I studied. I know. I can tell you about the trucking business. It's hauling steel for these car companies. And I done been to every last one of them. General Motors, Chrysler, Nissan, Hyundai, Mercedes, BMW. I done hauled to every last one of them. So I know. You can say it's a new king. And that's creating a problem, boy, for the corporation. They done created a new king. Now you got problems. But the only thing they gonna do is just put all that money that they collected here and shut down everything. They just gonna take that money and put it in the military. And what they do? You become you're already the world. I mean, nobody tops this military in the world. You already the world's bully. I mean, come on now. Them resources can go to somewhere else. You know? They giving it to the top 1%. They don't need no more money. What you gonna do with it? But money is whatever you. I mean, this here can be money. That's money. That could if you create a narrative that make it an asset, that's money. That's money. And I'm gonna show you the biggest money. These pine trees. Pine trees. And that fertilizer that grow these pine trees. The fertilizer is people coming here thinking, oh, y'all stupid. that's the kind of fertilizer they use. You want to hide it? Plant a tree. Let me quit. Y'all know I'm joking, don't you? Plant trees. We need fertilizer. Boss, we need. We'll get these food coming down here thinking they're going to take some. I need to quit. But anyway, I love God. I love my life. And I did look in the mirror this morning. and I don't use Old Spice. And to my future wife, I need to send you a segment on what I mostly spend my money on. You know, I can show you. I'm gonna show you something that's gonna, you know, I'm gonna show you my lifestyle. Show you how I spend my money. Yeah, that's only to my future wife. But you get an Escalade out the deal. Indiana, let's get it. Let's get it. Let's show up what we working with. You asked me. I showed you what I can do. Let's get it. And I'm trying to tell you what it takes to get there. I, you know, it takes a village. you know, you know, I'm just pointing, you know, giving you the pointers, but it takes it takes a, it takes a community. If you want that championship, let's get it. Let's get it, baby. Show the world who you are. Let's get it. Anyway, I'm finna get back out here on this slab, in this heat. It's hot. Oh, I'm already sweating. But how else can, no pain, no gain. How else can you get it? Mine is sweating. Either between the sheets or soaking in this heat on this deadly beat. Y'all have a blessed day. And it's Friday. Piss somebody off Friday.